funk, thoughts deep, boys steeped in the depths that he sunk. Big stress, depressed in the middle of fall. Sky gray, high late in the thick of it all. I wonder, how long can a human survive just staying alive or carrying the rest of the tribe? Waiting for the day to arrive or struggling dies, and I be doing way, way more than getting by. So why? Got myself a cup of coffee, sipping water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Hey, got myself a cup of coffee, sipping water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Realize life is so much more than just living a day. Every day I can sit and reflect and breathe and connect to myself and know that I've been given. See, giving up is not an option. So when I'm looking at gray skies, I'll be adopting a new way to deal with a test. Lord, relieve me of stress and bring me looking like when blessings drop in. And so I got myself a cup of coffee, sipping water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Coffee, sipping water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Hey, here we go. Yeah, let's do this. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. In times of test, let no harm beset me, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. Test. Let no harm beset me, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. Woo.
Warning, the following image and/or content may be disturbing, offensive to some viewers. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
I emasculated my ex-husband 3 specific ways: control, criticism and comparison. I was in control of everything. I controlled how the dishes went in. If he loaded the dishwasher and it wasn't good enough, the way he was going to lead our team, it wasn't good enough. The way he managed everything wasn't good enough. Nothing he did was ever good enough. And then I let him know out loud, like I criticized everything that he did and told him how it should have been done better. And perfection was the standard that I held for him. So nothing was ever good enough, because I was comparing me and him. And I had this self-righteous view of myself that I knew the way and my way was better. And nothing he ever did was enough. And eventually it created a man that was apathetic, that was resigned to not do anything. Why should he show up? If I'm gonna redo it, or if I'm gonna do it better, or if he's gonna get criticized, why should he show up? And then that caused further division in our relationship, because he would say that he was going to do something and then just not. And it created this big void in respect. And where I got it wrong in the respect category was I was waiting for him to show up as perfect in order for me to begin to respect him. I didn't ever respect his effort. I didn't ever respect the progress. I didn't respect anything. And that caused
I think that Black women can better support Black men by not judging them by their accolades or acts of service. I think that we need to look at Black men beyond their earning capital.
Right.
Because we are living in a country that is systematically trying to oppress Black men financially. A Black man may never be able to step into my shoes and do what I do and make what I make. Don't fall for what they're trying to do to make you feel like your man ain't if he don't have what you have or he don't make what you make. I think that the first way we could better support Black men is stop looking at their pockets before their characters and hearts.
Ooh, that's what I said. I like talking to these poets. I love talking to poets because y'all be having the bars. Man. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, that's a clip right there. Yeah, they're going to love that kid.
It's time to go to work, y'all. Salute. 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 Yeah, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the lounge. Salute. Man. Salute to my lounge family. Appreciate y'all tuning in, my lounge family. What's up with it, y'all? Hell, it's Thursday. It's almost Friday. Almost Friday, man. Salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning into the show today. We got one hell of a topic that we're going to talk about today. I'm going to want to jump right into this, but I do have to make one quick announcement, okay? One quick announcement. We're going to get into this, all right? I won't be at the Tap In podcast show tomorrow night, okay? Once again, everyone will not be in attendance at the Tap In podcast show tomorrow night. That's with SBK and ETV. The reason why is because I'll be doing my DJing gig that night, where I will be doing a karaoke night at this restaurant. All right, so I'll literally be working. Okay, so I plan on streaming that, I guess, but we'll see how they go. All right, yeah. So I'm just letting y'all know that. Okay, that I won't be at the Tap In podcast. All right, but I will most definitely catch the replay. My moderators, make sure y'all put the Tap In podcast in the chat so people could check it out, man. Because we be doing our thing over there at Tap In, man. We really do, man. We have some good thought-provoking content over there, all right? And I'm definitely going to be missing y'all, but like I say, I will catch the replay of the stream, all right? So that's a little quick housekeeping. So how y'all doing today, man? We got a lot of people in the building, man. I see right now. So we got my one boy Lionel in the building. So with it, bro. Salute. Got my boy SBK in the building as well, too. What's up with it, man? What's up? And we got Constance as well, too. Scorpio Mama. Got them in the building as well, too. Salute to y'all. Salute. I think I seen, I Say What I Said walked in here. Yeah, you were here. What's up? I Say What I Said. Welcome. Appreciate you pulling up at the lounge. A salute to each and every last one of y'all who are either watching this in the bushes or you're catching the replay of the stream. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. So we got a hell of a topic on tonight, y'all, like always. All right. So those of y'all who are not familiar, this month is Men's Mental Health Month, okay? Once again, this month is Men's Mental Health Month. So over here on the lounge, we're going to be talking heavy about men's mental health. We're going to be addressing a lot of issues that men deal with in regards to their mental health. We're going to address these issues. We're going to want to give y'all solutions as well, too, how to deal with these issues that we're going to be talking about, all right, over here. So it's going to be a hell of a ride this month. I know I'm going to be triggering the hell out of a lot of people, but it's okay. Y'all be all right. Y'all be all right. Y'all be all right. So what a hell of a way to kick off Men's Mental Health Month by talking about a very topic that people don't think about at all right? Y'all see the topic of today's show, right? The topic of today's show is simply dealing with throwing drinks in men's face. Is that physical and mental abuse? Once again, throwing drinks in men's face. Is that physical and mental abuse? Now, when I'm talking about throwing drinks in men's face, I'm not talking about another man throwing drinks in a man's face. I'm talking about an actual woman purposely throw a drink in a man's face. Is that physical and mental abuse? What say y'all? Matter of fact, what say y'all, ladies? Do y'all believe that there's some physical and mental abuse where y'all do things like that? Have y'all ever thought that this could be physical and mental abuse towards a man? Have y'all ever thought about something like that? Because like I say, I know this is something that people don't think about, right? But I be thinking about some wild stuff for real. I really do. And this topic here, even though it's taboo, it happens in real life for real. I had homeboys where we either at a lounge or a club, right? He had women throw drinks on him. I had homeboys where women would literally spit at him as well too. All because he was just simply trying to shoot a shot. So is that physical and mental abuse? Now, I know what y'all gonna do. I know y'all gonna instantly start moving the goalposts. You're gonna start saying things like, well, Urban, he must have deserved it. He must have deserved the guy drinks thrown in his face. Urban, you must don't know men at all, period, Urban. You must don't know men at all. Men just be some assholes, so they deserve to get drinks thrown in their face. I beg to differ.
That's bullshit.
I beg to differ. We as men, right, we are taught to have emotional discipline, okay? What do I mean by that? We are taught to do our very best to not do anything to physically and mentally harm a woman. Now, are we successful in that in most cases? Yes, we are. Do we have that little small, like maybe 5% chance where we be unsuccessful? Absolutely. It exists. But as y'all say, ladies, you're a work in progress, right? We're not perfect, right? Hence, same thing with men. We're not perfect. We're a work in progress. We know in our community, right? In the men's community, we know that we have these highly sensitive dudes. We know that we have these sensitive simps. And we know we have these sensitive betas as well, too.
Beta.
We get it. We understand it. But in most cases, it don't be the simps who get the drinks thrown in the face. It don't be the betas who get the drinks thrown in the face. It be normal men who literally just be trying to have a conversation with you. Get drinks thrown in their face. That's facts. You want to know how I know? Because majority of the simps, right? Them are the ones who are walking out the bar with you. Them are the ones who allow you access into, your pennies. Let's keep it real. Them are the ones that you allowed to have a one night stand with you. Them are the ones that you set your price, meaning that as soon as you buy me a drink of my choice, and then right after you buy me a drink of my choice, maybe you take me out to eat somewhere, like hell, I don't know where the hell y'all fast ass women go to, like IHOP or somewhere, whatever, right? Long as you do the bare minimum thing, guess what? You have instant access to me. And that's what them simps do. So they don't get drinks thrown in their face because they literally simping for y'all. They're literally playing the rules. They're playing the game that y'all portray. But it be the actual brothers who literally be trying to have an honest conversation. They're the ones who get the drinks thrown in the face. They're the ones who be getting disrespected by these said women. Right? I want to present something to y'all, all right? Do y'all know that it's women out there right now who are literally training themselves to go out into a bar and literally go out to a bar or a lounge or whatever, right? And they're literally training to throw drinks in men's face. Are y'all aware of that? Are you aware that they're training themselves to literally do that for real, in real time? Exhibit A. I'm going to show it to y'all so y'all could see where I'm coming from. This is Exhibit A.
What bitch? Nah. Girl, what the fuck? What? Girl, who the fuck? Nah, hold on. I don't like that one. Okay. Girl, who the fuck is you? Who the fuck? Bitch. Nah. That ain't it. That ain't it. Bitch, who the fuck you talking to? Nah, I don't like that one. Yeah, that's it right there. What you say?
So they're literally training. They're training themselves for this situation. They're training themselves to throw drinks in men's face. This particular woman now, she's training to throw the drink in the man's face. She literally training to even spit the drink in the man's face as well too.
That's bullshit.
That's what she's doing. Exhibit B, real quick, y'all. Exhibit B. Here's Exhibit B.
Tell me why I shouldn't throw this drink in your bitch ass face.
When I fight, I do not pull weed. Only thing I'm pulling out is teeth.
They're literally training to throw drinks in your face. Literally. Fellas, I'm pretty sure y'all wasn't aware of this, but it's okay. Your brother Urban got y'all tonight. Your brother Urban got y'all so y'all can look for the signs, especially those of y'all who are single, okay? And you decide to have a night out with your homies. You know how we do, fellas. We decide to have a night out with the homies, right? And you go to like a little bar or lounge, whatever, you be out laid back, right? And next thing you know, your homie's like, bro, you see Shorty over there in the corner, man? And you turn around and look, damn, she fine as hell. Shit. Like, yo, bro, you need to go and shoot your shot, bro. She peeping you, go and shoot your shot. So this dude literally built up encouragement to go and shoot a shot. Ladies, I want y'all to understand this too. Do y'all understand that it takes a lot? It takes a lot. Once again, it takes a lot for a man to approach you. Do y'all not understand that? There be a lot of thoughts that be running into our head. A lot of thoughts such as, man, I hope this is not a transgender ass woman that I'm approaching. That's one of them thoughts. Another thought be like the what ifs, man. Oh man, what if this girl is not feeling me right? What if this girl gonna reject me, right? What if this girl be in front of her homegirls, right? And they want to prove a point by embarrassing me in front of her homegirls by doing the very thing I'm telling you right now, which is throw a drink in his face. Just because they want to get a kiki and a ha-ha and a laugh.
That's bullshit.
Now, I often say this, and it's true. Men initiate the initial approach to women. Once again, men initiate the initial approach to women. But however, it is the woman to decide if she's going to entertain it or not. Right? She decides if she's going to entertain it. She's going to decide if she want to pursue further in this relationship or pursue further by giving this dude her number or, the socials, however way it goes, right? She determines that, not that man. So all these things be going on in this dude's mind. And to top it off, right, whenever that woman end up doing the thing that he feared the most out of, guess what it does to him? It messes up his mental health. How it mess up his mental health, Urban? Because now Buddy have to simply do the walk of shame.
That's bullshit.
Fellas, you know what I'm talking about, right? The good old walk of shame. When you walk over there thinking that, you got quote unquote game right. Next thing you know, this woman threw the drink at your face and you turn around and your homeboy's laughing at you like it ain't nothing. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? And then you can't even recover from that. After that situation happened, at this point, you don't even want to stay at the establishment no more. You're ready to go because everybody that's seen what happened, including your homeboys. And that's going to be the talk of the town. Even when y'all leave from the one establishment, y'all going to be talking about, y'all see Urban got a drink thrown in his face. It be a whole month later. Remember that time where Urban got a drink thrown in his face? Be talking about it. And we living in an era of social media as well too. So I'm pretty sure her homegirls and other people were literally recording you getting the drink thrown in your face. Now your ass viral as hell. Viral as hell. Because this woman decided to throw a drink at your face and turn you down. So once again, by a woman throwing a drink in a man's face, is that considered as physical and mental abuse? What do y'all think? Because I say it is. I say absolutely it is physical and mental abuse. It really is. Shout out to everyone in the building again. Appreciate you. We first dive deep into this, y'all. We're gonna dive deep into this. We're gonna dive deep into the psyche about why women do what they do with this situation. All right. But first, we got Vons in the building. What's up with it? So with it, salute. And if I miss anybody else, then my bad. Salute to you. Hey, also real quick, y'all. Real quick. We got between 16 to 21 people in the lounge, man. Could y'all just do me a favor, man? I promise it is simple, all right? Could y'all do your boy Urban a favor, okay? Could y'all just go ahead and just hit that like button, man? Just hit the like button for the one time, all right? Because it helps to stream out a whole lot where y'all could continue to get this thought-provoking content, all right? So hit that like button for me. Support the channel, okay? Timo, I see you in the building, bro. Salute, welcome. Hit that thumbs up, man. Hit it. Because I'm figuring to cook tonight. I'm figuring to school y'all on some stuff tonight. All right. Once again, we're dealing with mental health, okay? And we are determined when women throw drinks into men's faces, is that considered as physical and mental abuse? So far, the man in the chat is saying, yes, Urban, it is both. It's both, bro. So, ladies, what say you? Do you consider this as mental and physical abuse as well, too? Or it don't matter to you? You don't care. You don't care about the things that men go through. Well, what say you? Constance, she said, yeah, it is, Urban. That's what Constance say. She said, yes, absolutely, Urban, it is. Come on, ladies, what say y'all? So let me ask y'all this question, ladies. Let me ask y'all this question. Have y'all ever threw drink at a man's face before? Be honest. We here in the lounge. This is the lounge family. You can be honest. I promise you, we're going to listen and we're going to judge you. We are. I promise. I promise that this is a safe. I promise you, this is going to be a safe space where we're going to listen and judge you for real. I promise it. I promise y'all this. I promise. So have you ever threw your drink in a man's face before? Be real. Be honest. Be honest. Scorpio, she said no, Urban. I never did that before. Gotcha. Come on, ladies, because I know it's more than just a few ladies in this building. I know it's a whole lot of y'all. Be honest. Have you ever threw your drink in a man's face before? Have you ever did that? Be real. It's okay. Lionel said 99% of women have. Damn.
That's bullshit.
Damn. Ladies, do you agree with that? That 99% of women have thrown their drinks in a man's face before? Y'all agree with that? I want y'all to consider this, okay? And this is going to the second part of this, all right? I want y'all to consider the cause of this behavior, all right? I want y'all to really think about where did all this come from, where women believe that they have complete access to do things like this to men. I want y'all to think about this real critically, okay? I'm going to give y'all an answer. One of the main sources where women had got the encouragement to do this came from them damn reality show that them women watch. Facts. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Them reality TV shows like Real Housewife of Atlanta, Desperate Housewife, whatever you call them damn reality shows that y'all like looking at because y'all toxic as hell. Not only y'all toxic as hell, but y'all were y'all chaotic as hell too. Y'all like the chaos. That's why you enjoy watching drama, them drama shows and stuff, right? And watching drama content on YouTube because y'all chaotic as hell. Yeah. I want to submit to y'all a clip, okay? And y'all need to understand this. Hollywood be literally manipulating our women for real. They really do. I want y'all to consider this clip that I'm gonna show y'all. All right, this is a clip. This is Khloe and Kim Kardashian, right? They're having a meal, okay? They're having a meal, and guess what happened? I'm gonna show y'all.
Hearing everybody attack me and tell me how disrespectful I am or am being, and I don't know literally what else to say.
If like you need to get your wet that badly, then get your wet.
I had a baby blue shirt on.
Get your wet and there you go.
Oh boy.
Oh.
That was for Dubai.
You know what?
So both sisters literally threw the drink at this dude face, at his shirt, and everything. Y'all see that? Now, I know what y'all going to say. Well, what was the context behind it? Maybe he deserved it. Maybe he deserved it, Urban. So you mean to tell me, ladies, you mean to tell me that a man deserves to get physically assaulted by a woman? Is that what you're telling me? That is rightfully deserved? Is that what y'all telling me tonight? Urban, he deserved it. Yeah, it was rightfully so. He deserved that. Yeah, physical assault, he deserved that. If you are saying that right, that means that you are accepting toxic behavior. Y'all do understand that, right? That you're literally accepting toxic behavior. You're saying, hey, Urban, it is absolutely okay for us to be toxic. It is absolutely okay for us to be physically abusive to a man. But if it be the other way around, if it be a man who physically attack a woman or physically assault a woman, then guess what? That is considered as battery, correct? That is considered as a misdemeanor depending on the level of the assault, right? Meaning that dude will more than likely get the police called on him, and more than likely he'll get locked up. More likely he end up getting a record put on him. So the question is, why is it okay for the woman to do this? Matter of fact, why is it okay for these reality TV shows to literally teach women that it's okay for them to do that, knowing good and well that that's considered as assault and battery? Why? Here's another clip. This clip here is very famous. This is going to be a clip with Ray J, all right? This is a clip that happened with Ray J, and I want y'all to consider this clip for this discussion. Said what I said. She said, black women don't throw drinks. That's a white woman thing. All right, pay attention to this clip with Ray J. A black woman throwing a drink at a black man? God damn. Was that not a black woman throwing a drink at a black man? Wow.
That's bullshit.
Wow. Let's say it one more time, because that's what I said. I said, oh, that's only a white woman thing. White people just do that. You know, we don't do that because, you know, our black women, our strong, independent black women, they got more common sense than that, right? Because they understand when they throw drinks at men that that's considered as assault and battery, right? They understand that, right? Pool, she goes. In the pool, she goes. Y'all wanna know what's crazy about this scene, right? What's crazy about the scene was the comments after this, all right? When I pulled this video up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all hear it. Let's run it back one more time. I'm gonna let y'all hear it. I'm gonna let y'all hear what the people had to say about this, okay?
Princess Love have had their fair share of drama, but one of the most unforgettable moments has to be when Ray J pushed Princess into the pool during an argument on love and hip-hop. Fans
Notice what this commentary said, right? They said one of the most shocking moments of this particular scene, it wasn't that she threw the drink in his face, right? No, that wasn't shocking at all. But it was when Ray J literally pushed her into the pool. Oh my God, that's shocking for real. Oh my God, man, that is terrible that Ray J pushed her into the pool. How dare you, black man, pushing that woman in the pool like that? But it's totally acceptable. It's totally acceptable for that woman to physically assault that dude by throwing a drink in his face. It's okay, it's acceptable. But the moment he pushed her into the pool, oh man, world coming to the end, here's a terrible man. So my question is this, and we're still dealing with men's mental health, okay? Through this whole situation with Ray J, and I showed you the other clip as well too, right? Do y'all honestly believe that this is not affecting a man's mental health? Do you honestly believe that this situation here, it does nothing? It don't mean nothing. It does meaningless. Do y'all honestly believe that? I say I beg to differ, because this absolutely affects our mental health. Now, I gave you the example earlier about dudes going out, you know, into the bar or whatever, and they try to holler at a woman, then they end up turning them down and throwing drinks in their face, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you actually being in a relationship with a woman and she do this to you. Imagine that. And they literally not only bruise your ego, but affects your mental health. Then on top of that, it is being filmed. It's being filmed. Same situation with Ray J. Now, I know what y'all saying in the chat. Well, Urban, both of these situations, you know, it's staged and different things like that. I want to challenge y'all on that. Even though it's staged, guess what? The whole reality is that people was focusing more so on what Ray J did versus what she did. People was focused on more than what Buddy had did to the Kardashians did what they did to him, which is physically assault him. And so people are talking about that more, and they sit up here tarnishing both of these gentlemen ideology. They tarnishing not only their ideology, but they literally sit up here tarnishing his image, both of their image as well too. They're literally slandering him or them. And y'all mean to tell me that that's not going to affect their mental health at all? It's okay, it's totally acceptable that both of these women in this situation, it's okay, it's totally acceptable for them to do that? No, bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Not at all. Not at all. See, I'm showing these on clips because I'm making a point about this, okay? I'm making a point that even though this situation could be absolutely staged or rehearsed, wherever the case may be, right? The fact of the matter is that Hollywood is literally advertising this, giving the green light to women, to normal women who are looking at this content and saying that it's practically okay for you to physically assault a man because nothing is going to happen to you by you doing it. So this situation leaves a man vulnerable where a woman could just do this and get away with it. And y'all believe that that's okay? That it's acceptable? It ain't nothing wrong with that?
That's bullshit.
Not at all, peoples. Not at all. I want y'all to consider this clip as well, too. Now, this is a conversation that this young lady was having with Chris Cooley. Chris Cooley, he is the host of No Fugeezy podcast, right? And so he had an interesting interaction with this young lady. Check this out.
Open to threesomes and things in that nature. So men go out and cheat 1,000 times, 1,000 times. I know, but and me, I'm like, hey, listen, I like the same thing you like. So instead of you cheating and instead of, me cheating, like let's just come together and do it together.
In the beginning, I said when a man understands his value. Some men don't understand it.
Like his value high, trust me.
I got you. Most how life goes is.
Muslim since the day I was born. My middle name is Saud. Black is beautiful.
You understand what I'm saying? That's what I mean. That's what I stand for. Black is beautiful, baby. You understand? So when you speak of a real man, you're speaking of my father. That's a real man.
So why don't you date a man like your father?
I'm not talking like my daddy. I'm not talking like my daddy. But I'm not. It's really not that many. It's really not that many.
Your father is a real man.
Yes, character.
Yeah, but you just said
character.
time out.
A man doesn't because what you claim to be makes you a real man. A real man is what you stand by and what you live by every single day. My father is a man that wakes up and he's peaceful. He prays for me. He sends me good energy.
I got an A.
Now, I want y'all to understand what's happening, even though I'm speeding it up, right? They're having a conversation about, relationship dating and different things like that, right? So the whole context of this situation is that she's not agreeing what Chris Cooley is talking about. She's not agreeing with it at all, period. So let me speed this up so we can get to the whole point of the matter of what happened afterwards, okay? Here we go.
Chat, we live. We do live. Put it on one, Steve.
No, that's not what I didn't offend nobody. I didn't put my hands on nobody. I didn't threaten nobody.
Steve, no. You do what you do. Yeah.
I don't care. But we know what's
Nah, I'm good, mama. I'm good, mama. Don't touch me, mama. I'm good, mama. Don't touch me.
Nah, come on, man.
Step out.
Step
out. Step out.
So she literally threw her drink in Chris Cooley's face just because she didn't agree with the things that he was talking about. And it came to the point where she was becoming disrespectful. And guess what? As a man, he had to control his show, control his platform, and he simply told her to leave. She got upset and threw her drink at him. And y'all believe that that's okay? That was okay for her to literally touch this dude, and it was okay for her to assault this dude like this? Y'all say it's all right?
That's bullshit.
What if this dude didn't have emotional intelligence? What if this dude decided to do something to her? Guess what's going to happen? If he had got up and did something to her, guess what? People are not going to remember what she did to him. People are only going to remember what he did to her, and that's facts. That's all they're going to remember is what he did to her, not the other way around. That's facts. That's facts. So it's going to go viral that Chris Cooley put his hands on this woman. It's not going to go viral that he was defending himself. It's going to go viral that he simply hit a woman. I want y'all to understand that even in this modern day culture right now, they are literally teaching and advocating that it is okay for a woman to put their hands on a man. Y'all do understand that, right? That they're literally advocating that it's okay for women to do this. Modern day feminists is teaching women this technique. That's the reason why I was showing y'all these clips from these on reality TV show, because it starts from there. A lot of these TV shows, right, they're filled with feminist women, feminist writers. They wrote it in the script, hey, you're gonna throw the drinks on this person. But it's an agenda behind it. The agenda behind it is simply that, hey, since you're not strong enough as a woman to physically fight a dude, right, with your hands, what you can do is emasculate this dude by throwing your drink at his face. And so they said that it's totally acceptable for you to do that. And so they teaching women that it's okay to do this. They teach a woman that it's okay to physically assault a dude by throwing their drinks in his face. Because they know that this dude allegedly is going to be practiced chivalry, right? Y'all remember when we had the conversation about chivalry and the dude being a gentleman and different things like that? And I told y'all about that, right? They already banking that the dude is going to be a simp. He's going to be chivalrous. He's going to be a gentleman, and he's not going to do nothing. He's just going to sit up there and take the assault. He's going to sit up there and allow the woman to do this to him. That's why modern women right now, well, not only modern women, but women, period, literally will do this without thinking about it, because they know that it's not going to be any consequences of their behavior. That's what they know. They know it's not going to be any consequences of their behavior. And guess what? This man is left. He's physically abused. And on top of that, he's mentally abused because it bruised his ego. He was ashamed as well, too. Like case in point with Chris Cooley. He was filming the show and thousands of people seen this, right? And guess what? People ain't even talking about what was the conversation about anymore. People are simply talking about that this woman threw a drink at Chris Cooley, humiliating him. That's what people are talking about. But y'all think Urban lying about this, man. Here's another one situation too that I want y'all to consider, right? Let's say hypothetically speaking, right, that you're actually in a relationship with a woman, right? You're either in a relationship with her, she may be your fiance, or you may be married to this same said woman, right? Let's say hypothetically speaking, y'all end up going to an outing, right? Y'all go to an outing, and next thing you know, something end up happening at this outing, okay? This outing caused a certain type of reaction. I want y'all to pay attention to this clip clearly, okay? So y'all can understand where I'm coming from, all right? Let's do it.
Chill out. Let them watch the game and do that, yo. All right, shut the fuck up.
When did I shut the fuck up?
Hey,
what are you talking?
Chill out.
You fucking crazy.
Do that right now. I'm not going to embarrass because I am okay.
I'm not doing anything.
Don't run in your mouth. Wait, let's come over here. Let's come over here.
Chill out.
It's good.
Dude.
Oh, shit.
So she literally got upset at this dude for whatever reason. Her man was doing his best to try to contain her, to calm her down. Like, look, whatever you mad about is cool. It's not that damn serious to literally get into a fight at a football game. It's not that damn serious. So he was doing his best to try to calm his woman down. She wouldn't listen to him. She wouldn't listen to him at all. She decided to take action into her own hands by throwing a drink at this dude's face. As you can see. Buddy over here chilling. Watch.
Get the fuck out! Don't touch her, yo. I'm not fucking touching shit. Relax. I ain't touching fucking nothing, yo. Relax. Get her the fuck out of here. Relax. I ain't fucking touching anything. Get fucking get your fucking ass out of here. Relax. Fucking bitch. Fuck you. Get her the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Chill out. Chill out. Look, the police coming. Look at.
Now, the reason why I'm showing this clip is because this also go with another topic that we talked about in the past at the lounge, okay? Y'all remember when we was talking about in the lounge about black women feel like that they feel like that they're not protected, right? Y'all remember when we was talking about that heavily over here? Now, the reason why I'm showing this clip is because I made a critical point about that. I told y'all that there be women out there that purposely put their men into situations and have the expectation for that dude to protect her due to the choices and decisions that she make. Y'all remember that? And y'all remember my response behind that? I like, no, that's some absolute bullshit.
That's bullshit.
That's some bullshit. Why would you put us into that situation when you chose to do that? When we literally do our best to try to avoid the situation. We do our best to use emotional intelligence to de-escalate the situation, but you so cranked up, right, that you want to take matters into your own damn hands, and now we're put into a situation that we have to defend your retarded ass. So now this dude is pissed off and mad, and now her man got to step up because of the decision that she decided to do. Imagine if this dude were to physically harm her man. Because this dude don't even know this other dude. He don't know if this dude have any weapons on, which I'm pretty sure he probably don't. He's at a stadium. But this dude don't know what this dude is capable of doing, right? Man may know some type of defense arts, like martial arts or something, where he could literally break this dude's neck or something. But yet and still, his woman put him into the situation. Purposely because she's feeling some type of way. Do y'all think that was acceptable for her to do that? For her to throw a drink in a man's face because a man does talking, lip service? She couldn't have that much emotional intelligence. She couldn't have that much discipline just to annoy the dude and enjoy the game? And now, this is what Buddy doing. He literally had to defend her now. He had to literally defend her honor, putting her man into a situation. And the reason why I'm mentioning this is because there are other situations where, you know, you're not at a controlled event, like at a stadium, where you're literally outside and a woman do the same damn thing, mouthing out, saying some stupid stuff, right? And next thing you know, she is relying on her man to protect her for the crazy stuff that she's doing. And next thing you know, something end up happening to that man. He end up getting beat up. Or the worst case scenario, he may end up getting shot, going to the hospital, or dying. And guess what? He's not going to live to tell the day. She is. All she's going to do is cry, oh my God, no. Collect that dude life insurance policy. 6 or 7 months later, she is in another relationship. Buddy dead like it ain't nothing.
Look at you, man. We got this, man. Relax, bro. Let's fucking leave. Stay fucking leave. Keep him back there. Fucking leave. We got her. We gonna get her, bitch. We gonna get her, yo. Get the fuck out of here. We got this, man. We gonna fuck you. We gonna get her, yo. We gonna get her.
Hey, Buddy mad as hell too. I wouldn't blame him. I would not blame him at all for being mad. He mad as hell.
She's doing bad. She good. She good. Chill out, yo. Hey, stop, man. What are you doing? It's a female, yo. It's a female. Chill out, yo.
Listen to what they said. They said that this is a female. This is a female. You can't do this to a female. Buddy, you can't do this to a female. But the female, the one who assaulted him. The female, the one who threw the drink at him. So it's practically totally acceptable for a female to assault a man. But it's not okay for the man to do the same thing to the female. Is that considered as a double standard?
It's a female. I know it's a female, but it ain't gonna be physical. I know. I know. We good. Right. We good. Think about touch you, man. Think about touch you.
I want y'all to also consider this too. I've been mentioning that this situation is considered as assault and battery, right? Y'all do know that, right? Whenever you throw a drink at a person, that's considered as assault and battery. Y'all do know that. Y'all ladies do know that, right? Y'all do know that that's considered as a misdemeanor, right? Just in case you think I'm lying, listen to this.
Did you know that throwing a drink on someone is considered an assault in Texas? It's no different than spitting on someone. It's still assault even if the drink or liquid doesn't hurt the other person. Any harmful or offensive contact will qualify.
So whenever you do this, and this time about in the state of Texas, but it has jurisdiction in other states as well too, it is still considered as assault and battery. Whenever you throw a drink on a person, that's considered as assault and battery, a misdemeanor. Y'all do know that, right, ladies? Y'all do know that. But the thing about it is this. Men have a thing known as pride and ego, okay? The reason why I'm mentioning about their pride and ego is because men do not report this to the local law enforcement. Men do not go and press charges on these women. Because if they were to do this right, if they were to go ahead and press charges on these women, guess what? They instantly will become emasculated. They'll be looked at as being weak. Oh, you weak, man. Oh, you called the popos on a woman because she threw a drink on you, bro? Oh, man, that's weak, bro. That's a weak move, bro. Not understanding that she literally physically assaulted him. So once again, this is dealing with a dude's mental health where he had to make a decision. Do I go ahead and go along and press charges on this woman, or I just be quiet? And guess what we do as men? We be quiet and we just take it. Why dealing with our mental health? Why this woman end up on, or women end up getting away with this? It's kind of crazy. Is that there are other things that happen, in life, such as if it be the other way around, where a man would actually physically assault a woman. The moment when that man would physically assault that woman, she would call the police so darn fast. She'll call that police so darn fast. She'll press charges on that man so darn fast. that do life literally change so darn fast? So if the woman is more than willing to do that to you as a man, right? Brothers, do y'all think that it's time for us to use emotional intelligence and start doing the same as that thing to the women? So therefore, they can be held accountable to let them know that this behavior is unacceptable. Y'all think it's time for that? I think so. I do. The reason why is because if you continue to be quiet when women do things to you like this, if you continue to be quiet, they're not going to take you serious, and they're going to continue the behavior over and over and over again, nonstop. If you continue to be quiet, they're going to want to take it as though it's, well, it's a joke. Ha ha ha! It's a damn joke. It's a joke. Don't worry about it. It's a joke. It's funny. Don't worry about it. But I beg to differ. I think that in these situations like this, if this situation were to happen to you, gentlemen, right, for your mental health purposes, I literally would do something about it. I literally would call the local law enforcement officer on that said woman who did that to you. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's your damn wife. I don't care who it is. Because that's the only way they're going to be held accountable, to let them know that it's unacceptable. Same thing with us. That's the reason why we know that physical assault to a woman is unacceptable, because we get held accountable for it. That's how we know that situation that's molestation and rape and all these other situations is unacceptable, because we get held accountable for that. So likewise, if we getting held accountable for situations that men do to women, right? Do you think it is time for women to be held accountable for the situation they do to us as well too? I say yes, absolutely. I say absolutely it's time for them to be held accountable, because that's the only way it's going to stop. Because once again, if you don't do nothing about it, if you don't do anything about it, it's going to become a joke. Y'all think I'm lying about this? Let me show y'all this. This is where it resorts to, fellas. And this is why I'm advocating for y'all to tell y'all to do something about it. Because if not, they're going to take it as a joke, and they're going to continue this bullshit behavior as a prank.
Pouring water on him while he drunk and sleep.
Man, motherfucker, I'm telling y'all right now. I'm gonna kill all y'all bitches getting real quick right now, I tell you. Fuck that shit, man. Man, y'all some dumb shit. Y'all some dumb shit right now. For real.
So y'all see what's happening in this moment, right? Now it got into the point where it's a joke now. Hey, I could just do a quick TikTok and pour water on men, right? And we're just gonna get a laugh about it because it's acceptable now. Because they know the man is not gonna do nothing to them. It's a damn prank now. So haha. It's all haha now at this point. Because they ain't even taking y'all serious at all, gentlemen. And that's why I say that, hey, when these situations happen, yeah, you need to do something about it for real. And when I say do something about it, I ain't talking about you physically doing something to the woman. I'm saying that you need to hold that woman accountable. Let her know that it's unacceptable, period. Here's another example of this. That is okay. It's funny. It's ha ha ha. It's jokes. She literally poured ice in this dude's shirt. Same as water. But she literally put this dude into a shock and laughing about it like it's something funny.
That's bullshit.
She laughing about this, right? And I'm pretty sure other ladies in the chat, oh man, that's a great prank. Maybe I need to do that as well too. But literally physically assaulted this dude for a joke. And this is why I'm telling y'all, fellas, men, the only way this situation is going to stop if you put your foot down and let them know that it's unacceptable. That's the only way it's going to stop. But if you don't put your foot down, then guess what? It's going to get worse. Guess what? It's going to get worse. Like this. It's going to get worse.
Okay, so, it's Sunday Fun Day. And we're about to go find us something to wear. We already praised the Lord this morning. We said we was thankful for everything. And yeah, now it's something to
Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, y'all.
To a party tonight. And y'all know how the parties get.
Will I talk?
All right, go ahead.
Okay, we're about to go to Targets. I'm going to downtown, I'm going to Targets. I'm going to buy my white tee. I'm wearing white tee today, as you guys can see. This is what I bought. You guys always asking me in my Instagram, always saying, Moise, where do you buy your white tee from? I got it from Uniqlo. It's downtown Chicago, Uniqlo. And it's hot, I want shorts. All my shorts, I bought it in Vegas. I want shorts. Angela is going to Target, go and buy this regular stuff. She's always buying every time. She's always wasting $5 every time at Target just to buy the same thing.
I'm not wearing that to the club.
Where are you wearing to the club?
I'm wearing something nice.
So
Oh, my bad, Constance. He's saying that he is going to Target. Okay, he's going to go to the store. He's going to go to one Target and get him something. All right, he's Jamaican. All right, so bear with him.
I'm going to Target.
What can I wear from Target to the club?
So why did you not say we are going to Target?
I'm going to Target for some things, not for clubs. But anyways, y'all, we about to have a time tonight. Sunday is the best night to go out.
This one, every time she's going to the club, she's always excited. How are you guys be? Every time you put something. Every time she's going to the club, she's always on 10. She's always excited. Like, I'm not going to lie. You always think I'm always lying. She has that one lemon drop like this. It's finished. It is done. She's always.
Look at. You can even tell that she was already thinking about doing this for a long time. She was already thinking about physically assaulting this dude for no apparent reason. You could tell.
This game. I never been in the club. Show them. I want them to record. Honestly speaking, I want them to record. Honestly speaking. But she's actually not to record. She's recording the vlog.
Won't have to deal and I'm go back.
What's that one?
I ain't got time.
There you go.
Are you stupid? What is that? What is that? Jilla! I didn't know my different. What is this?
They didn't put the top on right.
Get this.
Then gonna literally set up her lie about it too. Oh, they didn't put the top on right when we clearly seen that she unloosened the top to purposely pour this drink on this dude, preferably a milkshake on this dude, and think that this is a joke. She poured this drink on this dude, and not only she messed up this dude's clothes, she also messed up this dude's car too.
That's bullshit.
Messed up this dude's car. She's not going to sit up here and clean the car up. She's not going to say, hey, my bad, let me go and clean this car up for you. She's not going to do that because it's funny to her. It's he, ha, ha. Because it's acceptable. Look at
my body. Look at my body. How will I clean this? How will I clean this? Why are you looking at me? Speak up. How will I clean this? Will you clean this for me? Look at my body. Why is there no white t-shirts? My $20 white t-shirts. Jilla, can you do this stupid video?
Final clip for tonight, y'all. Let me show y'all this.
Hey y'all, so I went to McDonald's today. I don't know if y'all know, but I only ordered 2 milkshakes and they ended up giving me 4. So I'm not sure if they like buy one get one free or did they just give me 2 for free, but they only charged me for 2 of them and I ended up getting 4. Okay. Milkshake. Hot dog. These hard straws. I don't like the paper so hard. Oh, I was trying to open up the straw.
Now, once again, this is the joke now. Once again, this is the joke. It's okay for her to physically assault this dude. It's okay. The reason why it's okay is because what I said earlier, fellas, is because you are allowing this behavior instead of putting your foot down and let them know that no. Just the same exact way how women do with us, right? And let us know that no means no. Same exact way with them. No means no. You're not going to physically assault me, and hold them accountable for this. Because if you don't do that, it turns into jokes. It turns into jokes. It turns into assault. Because they know nothing's going to happen to them.
It's because this paper straw, the paper's so hard. I didn't even try to do that. Oh my goodness. Let me
Then lied to tell me she didn't try to do this, but check this out.
open up another one. I done waste that whole one. They didn't give us no napkins. Let me look for the napkins. They didn't give no napkins, babe? But you got the order. They didn't give you no napkins?
You just really thought this ice cream.
Oh my goodness. Let me try to find something.
Oh.
Bro, I don't even know why. It's the lid. It's the way they put
It
these
did it
lids
again.
on. Gotta be. Oh my goodness, bro.
Did it again.
But it wasn't me. It's the way that they put the lids on.
That's bullshit.
Now, I want y'all to keep in mind also that he had paid for these ice creams, right? He paid for these milkshakes just for her to pour this milkshake all on him. Just to do this. And once again, is this acceptable? Is this acceptable behavior? No. Mm-mm. This is not acceptable behavior at all. And men, you shouldn't accept this behavior. Period. Now, I've been sharing with y'all on the stream, sharing with y'all that whenever a woman pour a drink on a man, that is literally assault. That's literally battery. It is literally a misdemeanor. That is actually a crime as well, too. I've been sharing this with y'all. I also been sharing with y'all how this particular thing affects men's mental health, too. Where it messes up, it bruises our pride, it bruises our ego, right? It put us into a space where we upset about the situation, but we know that we can't do nothing about the situation because you as a woman. And so now the woman is not going to be held accountable. She's not going to be held accountable at all, period. And guess what's going to happen? It's going to be a recurring event. It's going to happen again. I'm going to present to y'all this final thought, and I want y'all to consider this. These simple things that I've been sharing with you, right? Do y'all know that this could grow into something bigger? Y'all do understand that, right? By simply pouring a drink on a man could grow into bigger toxic behavior. Where it starts with a drink. The next thing you know, it's going to be a tap on the shoulder. The next thing you know, it's going to be a hit on the head. Next thing you know, it's going to be cups thrown at you. Next thing you know, it's going to be water bottles thrown at you. Next thing you know, it's going to be other items thrown at you, and guess what? Congratulations, you're in a toxic ass relationship. But that's where it starts. That's exactly where it starts. So all of that affects us physically, and it affects our mental health, especially when you're dealing with a man who isn't like that, a man who isn't a Pookie, a man who isn't a Ray Ray, a man who isn't a simp or a beta. That's where it starts at. What this dude literally is doing everything possible in this relationship. But lo and behold, here this woman out the blue decided that she wanted to pour water on him or whatever. That's where it starts at. But you as a man could take a stand on that by simply telling them no. No. No means no. You will not do this to me. Period. When you do this to me, there are going to be consequences behind the behavior that you do. Period. It just is what it is. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Let me go on get into these comments, because I know y'all been on commenting all day. Appreciate y'all supporting the stream. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Because once again, I know that this is one of these thought-provoking, tough conversations where people don't think about, right? People don't think about it unless somebody acknowledge it and tell you what it is. And that's where I'm literally doing. That's literally what I'm doing right now. I'm literally telling you that this situation is happening to men. And I'm literally telling men that it's time for them to take a stand. I'm just saying. So let's get into the one comments. Sweet Rita, she said the final point is that men are too tender. That is some absolute bullshit. Does she know that? Because my follow-up on that would be that if man is tender, then hey, we could say the same as that thing about women as well too. If man is being tender about something as simple as you assaulting him with water, right, or milkshakes or whatever the case may be, right, then that means it goes the same for women when a man do the same thing to them, right? Oh, y'all just being tender. You're being tender. Chill out. Pipe down. You're being tender. As I physically assault you with my fists. If I physically assault you with my body, it's okay. You're just being tender. Don't worry about it. We're good. We're good. Urban, do they got videos with men pouring drinks on females? Absolutely they do, but that wasn't the topic of the conversation. We're talking about women tonight. But yes, they do. People that do stuff like that know who they can get away with. I agree with you on that. Yes. I agree. I agree. Now, so I say he wasn't that mad, so it appears that he knew why this was going to happen. Yeah, so it could be a possibility that situation could have been staged, but the whole point of the matter is that this should be unacceptable behavior to begin with in the first place. Just like I was saying about the reality shows, even though that the situation with the reality shows potentially are staged and it's been written into the script, the whole point of the matter is that it should be unacceptable behavior, period. So point about it. If women want men to respect them, if women want men to honor them, if women want men to treat them like women, it had to be a fair exchange, meaning that the woman had to do the same as that thing for the man. You have to treat him with the same courtesy, the same respect, and everything too. Do unto others as you do unto yourself. Don't do unto others that you don't want to happen to yourself. Just imagine if the man, just like what Kunst was saying earlier, just imagine if the man would have did the same as that thing to that woman. Just imagine that. It would be an uproar. The police would be called because it is considered as assault. I honestly believe that a lot of women know what they're doing is assault. They know that it's battery. They know that they could file a police report. They know that. But they bake on men not doing nothing about it. So that's why they do it. But when it be the other way around, yeah, they're going to file a police report for sure. They definitely going to do that. So the whole point of the matter is treat people, just like I say, treat people with respect. It is what it is. Treat people with respect, people will respect you back. Respect a man's mental health as well, too. Understand that we go through things as well, too. We go through things in the dating market and all type of stuff. We go through things in relationships as well, too. I'm just saying. I say what I said. She said, I feel like throwing the drink on someone is I don't feel like throwing a drink on someone is assault, just her opinion. But according to the law, it is. That's considered as assault and battery. According to the law. So yeah, it is. That is absolutely facts on that. It's considered as assault. So that's where it all boils down to, y'all. So like I say, all month long, I'm going to be advocating for men's mental health, and I'm going to be pointing out behaviors that women do that challenge men's mental health. I already showed this particular moment with y'all about doing the drink sport. I already challenged y'all about the overall men's mental health. When I was telling y'all that overall women don't care about men's mental health at all, period. Then the rebuttal on that was saying that men was being soft and all kind of stuff, right? But, it is what it is. It is what it is. And so we're going to be dealing with this all month long, where I'm going to be exposing behavior that women do where it affects men's mental health. See, some of these things y'all don't even be aware of that y'all do. But I'm going to let y'all know. It is. Just like this throwing the drink on a man. A lot of y'all don't even pay attention to this because you think that it's socially acceptable. But nope, it's not. It's not at all. It's not acceptable. And once again, men, do not allow women to do this to you. Because if you allow women to do it, they're not going to take it serious. They're not going to take it serious. Then next thing you know, you're part of a TikTok prank where they do it to you all the time. Then from there, they literally going to be start physically assaulting you. It's going to start off with them pouring little drinks on you. The next thing you know, they're going to be slapping you on the side of your head. The next thing you know, you're in an abusive ass relationship. And you're trying to figure out how the hell did that happen. I'm just saying. So I want to do this, all right? Now, if y'all want to, right, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know in the chat. Lounge family. I could go ahead and drop the call-in link for y'all if y'all want to have a conversation about this topic, all right? If y'all want to have a conversation about this topic, I will drop the call-in link and we'll have a conversation about it. But y'all got to let me know. Y'all got to let me know. Y'all let me know if you want to have a conversation or not. If you do, we'll do it. If not, then it's cool. It's fine to me. So y'all let me know. Should I drop the link and y'all have a conversation with Urban, or should we just call it a night? Let me know in the chat. Lionel said, I say what I said. We need your thoughts up there for this thought-provoking conversation. I said I don't think it's acceptable. I don't think that it's acceptable. It's just not that serious to her. But to be honest with you, I said what I said. It is a serious thing. It really is a serious thing. And I believe that it needs to be even more serious, to be quite honest. When it becomes more serious, then that's when they're going to be held accountable. The reason why it's not serious is because men are not doing their due diligence to make it be serious. It is as simple as that. Because of men's pride and ego, maybe it's also because they're probably ashamed. Like I told you earlier, they're probably shame about it. Oh, you're not a man by you reporting a woman for doing things to you. You're not a man. You're less than a man. Emasculated men. Everybody talk to the chat for a minute, bro. I'm doing it, man. I'm talking to the chat. I am talking to the chat. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Lionel, he's saying, what's the solution to all this? What do y'all think is the solution to this? Because I already presented y'all my solution to this. What do y'all think is the solution to this whole situation? Truthfully, and to be honest, what do y'all think is the solution? What do y'all think that needs to be done to try to prevent this situation from further happening to men? What would y'all think? Should the solution be no solution at all? It's a solution that, well, it's not that serious, so just ignore it. It's not that damn serious. Should the solution be that, hey, you need to do something about it? And when I say do something about it, and I'm not talking about you literally doing harm to that woman to do something about it. Lionel say, because the women won't change, men have already changed 5 times now. So what will this year look like in the next 5 years? Stop pissing these women off and think that they would just take it. Urban, if a female pour a drink on you, how would you act? A female pour a drink on me, guess what I'll do? Guess what I'll do? I'll be instantly calling the local law enforcement on them. That's what I'll do. Because obviously she believed that it's okay to do that. She believed it's okay. I'll call the local law enforcement officer on her and I'll report her. I'll do a report on her. I'll file charges on her for assault and battery. That's what I would do, literally. And ain't no need for me to buck up to her. And ain't no need for me to want to get up all in her face or anything like that. I'll do all that. I'll do all that because I'm trying to get back to my family. So I don't have to do all that. Just call the police on her, file a police report, press charges for assault and battery, and keep it moving. Simple as that. That way, she's going to learn. She's going to learn today. She's going to learn that this is going to be the last man that she do that to. Facts. She's going to learn that this is going to be the last man that she's going to do that to. She's going to be like, child, do you know that dude literally called the police on me and I got a misdemeanor and I got to go to court and all this stuff there? Do you know that? Do you know that happened to me? Yep. And I bet she's not going to be pouring no drinks on nobody else. She's not going to be pouring the drinks on nobody else, period. I guarantee that. I guarantee that. But that's what I would do, Constance. That's exactly what I would do. I'll press charges on her right then and there. I don't have to fuss with her. I don't have to argue with her. I'm like, all right, you got it. You definitely got it. But guess what? You also got what's coming to you as well, too. Because these popos fixing to come at you for real, for real. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, y'all. Y'all could call it what you want to call it. He's snitching. He doing this and that. No, she shouldn't have did that. She shouldn't have had on assault me like that. She shouldn't have did it. So she got to learn. And it is what it is. So the call-in line is open. Let's go ahead and have this conversation, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about this. Y'all let me know what you think. Lionel, what's up with it, bro?
Good evening. I want to share some stuff. I had a tenant, female tenant, and she couldn't pay her rent. So I told her she had to go. Now let me know. I gave her essentially, what was it, 3 months? I gave her 3 months to try to get her stuff together because I'm nice. Despite people saying how much I hate women, Sweet Rita, I was nice. I gave her 3 months, try to get her stuff together, try to get her daughter situated. Told her she had to go. She called the cops on me. On the phone, the cops are like, "Is he throwing stuff at you?" She said no. "Is he yelling at you?" She said no. "Is he in your face?" She said no. Girl sitting here like, "What the fuck you calling us for?" And she was like, "He trying to kick me out." This girl started lashing out. Now, again, that's one. I had another situation. Girl couldn't pay her rent. Once again, nice dude. Told her she had to go. In the middle of her packing, she's getting frustrated. My brother's visiting. Now, again, dude don't do nothing to nobody. But she's mad at me. She draws a knife on him. And she's threatening him. Now, I am kind of a geek, so I have katanas on deck. So I pulled out a katana and went downstairs and was like, "Yo, you need to get this shit together. Get your shit out." It became a big thing. I had a situation where I simply just told a girl no. And she calling some type of henchman on me because I said no. Another black woman, I might add. And dude trying to figure out what the hell going on. All I'm saying is there's numerous situations, unfortunately, up and down the East Coast where you just don't tell a woman what she wants to hear and she starts flipping out. And I hear that, hey, they'll do it for, there has to be a reason, or you had to have provoked her, that bullshit. No, women are chaotic. They just want to be miserable sometimes. But you tell them an answer they don't want to hear, they start wilding out. A lot of these girls. If I need to give other examples, I will. But I'm just saying, like, they will instantly try to harm you all because you said no. But why don't we hold the women accountable? Why don't the women hold them accountable? Because I'll hear the women say, "Well, I never said that she was supposed to do that, but you didn't say she was wrong either."
That's an interesting question, ladies. What would y'all to say about that?
I can't see the chat. I know they saying shit.
Oh, yeah, they are. They absolutely are. So that's a good question. Why the women don't hold their own sisterhood accountable? We ask this all the time, by the way. But
Yeah.
why is it like that? But at the same time, they'll say that, hey, y'all need to hold the men accountable. But we always say this all the time that we do.
But let me also note that I'm not sitting here like whining about it either, nothing like that, because the reality is I handle each and every one of these situations. But the women, they might take it as whining. Something as simple as me just giving explanations. They're gonna take it as whining. Because you're not supposed to say shit. They still have that old school mentality that their mamas taught them to keep it in the family, be quiet, don't tell nobody. But niggas are speaking now.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Well, Sapa, she said we have to hold ourselves accountable to our own actions.
I agree. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me neither. Me neither.
That doesn't change. I mean, again, that doesn't change anything I've said, though. We already know that.
So have you ever had a woman throw a drink in your face before?
No. hold on, because I've been through a ton of women. That don't sound good. That don't sound good. Uh, no, not a drink. Definitely a knife.
A knife.
Yeah, I've had women try to throw a knife at me, a box, a brick. Not a drink though.
Mm-hmm. Jeez.
I
Why the hell
told you,
they're
man.
throwing knives and stuff at you, bro?
Dude, I told her that her friends were not positive influences. She didn't want to hear that shit. She got emotional. She started crying, and then she started throwing shit. I am so serious. And this is after she just got out of jail and she's hanging with the wrong people. And what happened? She ended up right back in jail by hanging out with these people.
Mm. So they give her the right to throw a knife at you?
That these women are emotionally unstable. They are emotionally unstable, and you'll have women defending this. And they'll be like, well, you shouldn't have said anything. The girl was living in my house.
Well, South Pass, she said she thrown knives before too. So
Sounds
South Pass,
about right.
why did you throw a knife? Well, what was the reason for that? What was the action for you to throw a knife at somebody?
Urban, this is why these women in the chat were actually giving you pushback. Because they're like, how stupid of me to throw the knife at a nigga. No, we need to be throwing knives, suitcases, bricks, car doors. That's what we throw at men. We don't throw a drink. That's why they were giving you the pushback.
Mm-hmm. Because what they need to understand that the drink is a gateway to
I
all
know.
that. That's where it starts.
I was saying they weren't understanding what you were saying.
Mm-hmm. So South Pass, why the hell you throwing a knife at someone? What caused the behavior for you to throw a knife at somebody? Who would get you that upset that you'll literally go and reach into your kitchen and throw a knife at somebody?
I mean, didn't you hear what she was saying? She was letting you know, and the women were agreeing with her. She said, why throw a drink at her when you can throw the whole bottle?
So hold on. She said that in the chat she could throw the whole bottle down.
I'm pretty sure she'd throw the whole kitchen at a nigga if she was in the mood.
Oh, okay, gotcha. She said because the nigga unplugged her daughter heart monitor because he was mad. They could have killed her baby daddy.
Oh yeah, she be messing with ain't shit dudes.
Damn,
I already
knife.
said it. Women are the most educated. They the smartest. They the sharpest, and they messing with ain't shit dudes.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm in the one similar situation where I never got a drink pulled at me. You know what I'm saying? I never had that happen, but once again, I had homeboys that happened to, and I seen that happen like in real time. We be chilling at a lounge or whatever, and he'll go there try to shoot a shot. The next thing you know, I seen them throwing the drink at him. Now I don't know what was being said for her to resort into that, but ultimately that's what they ended up happening in that situation. That she just said bloop. And then Buddy had to come back over there to us do the walk of shame.
Like,
but
a direct question is it acceptable? I mean, you've been trying to ask that. Is it acceptable? Because the women are so focused, they're hyper focused on your original point, on the drink, that they don't see it as a gateway that leads to other things. If I'm going to throw a drink on you, what's stopping her from throwing an airbrush at you? Oh, my bad, a aerosol can at you? What's stopping her from throwing a brick at you? What's stopping her from throwing the vacuum at you? What's stopping her from throwing a katana into you? Like, that's what the women was missing, and y'all hearing me saying it, so don't act like y'all don't understand it. What's stopping them from doing that, because it all starts, as you said, with a gateway item.
Mm-hmm. Facts. Yep. And that's why I'm gonna advocate for the men and teaching them like, hey, bro, it is okay. Um, the women they are going to emasculate you on this, and the reason why they're going to emasculate you because we've been allowing them to get away with this for way too long, way too long. It's time for us to take a stand on this. The first part of you taking a stand is to admit that this is an issue when it happens. That's where it starts at. You got to admit it. Then next, you got to understand that, look, it is serious. It's a very serious thing when they do something to you like that. It is. It's very serious. Then afterward, you don't allow them to get away with that. And now, once again, I want to emphasize this. I want to emphasize that by that doesn't mean that you physically assault them as well too. No, meaning that you get mad and you throw the drink on them as well too. Now you both assaulting each other. No, you don't have to do that. You be the one who be the bigger person and use emotional intelligence and you do your due diligence. You report her to the local authorities, file a police report on her, file charges on her. Then they will let her know that that behavior is unacceptable. When she go through that whole process of saying that you ain't playing about that and she's going through the whole system regardless of what be the resort be, I guarantee she's going to change her behavior. And I guarantee that she's no longer going to do it. I guarantee that. Because women are emotional.
Why can't I just say, ho, you got 4 degrees and yet you working at McDonald's? No, just saying. You supposed to be the most educated and you can only afford to flip burgers and fries?
Yeah, most of the time they get their degrees and they probably be in management at McDonald's. But they still have to
not
flip
even
burgers
that
and stuff.
management. Nope. You're a cashier. Talking about she got her own house, she got her own car, all paid for by her pimp.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, Constance asked you a question. She said, what would you do if a woman were to pour a drink on you? How are you
I'm
going to
breaking her
respond to that?
face.
This fool say he's
Oh,
breaking her face.
my bad.
Bro.
I'm walking away. It's already on social media now. But I'm walking away.
This dude here. After I went through that whole entire rant telling you not to physically assault the woman, the first thing that came out your goddamn mouth is that you're going to assault the woman.
That's bullshit.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm going to walk away. Because this situation is going to look bad for me. Don't get me wrong.
Bro, hold on. What you doing to the cat? I heard the cat crying. I can't tell me. Rah! Rah! Or, bro, are you at your crib physically assaulting the cat?
No,
you
no.
You know the cat mental health matters as well too, right?
It does. No, this cat spoiled as hell. This cat spoiled as hell. Cat got a bowl of wet food, got a bowl of dry food, got treats, got everything it could want.
I said what I said. She said that she wants to hear what other men in the chat think about this drink catastrophe. I guarantee this is how the men thinking. Initially, when I was talking about this topic, right, men never really thought about this the way I'm presenting it, because at the end of the day, it's in a way we have been programmed and conditioned to that it's not that serious. Okay.
Did I not just explain all this? Was she not listening to me? I keep saying women don't listen. With all due respect, I said what I said. It's not about the drink. Don't hyper focus on the drink. The drink is just a gateway. It's literally just saying, if I can throw a drink on your face, what's stopping me from being Sweet Rita and throwing a brick at your face, or throwing a knife at your face, or throwing the 90-inch TV at you? What's stopping you? That's the real purpose of this. That the women have a gateway outlet to just start escalating it. You damn sure not going to sit here and tell me you've never seen or heard of any women not throwing this stuff at some dude. This don't matter what circle you've been in. I know you know women who have thrown stuff at dudes on some serious calibers.
Mm-hmm. I mean, hey, facts. Facts. And that's the reason why we're talking about it. And once again, man, they've been taught to well, they've been conditioned that way. It's not that serious. We're just gonna let it go. But nah, bro. I'm telling you that they when women do that to you, when these women do that to you, right? They're doing that for a reason.
Well, the problem is when they say
They're
so.
starting out for a reason.
In my case, I'm a big scary black guy. But a lot of these dudes who do walk away, the women to be like, that's why your mama's a bitch. That's why your mama's a hoe. You know, look at you walking away like a little punk. Like, they'll escalate it.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't, like, you really are damned if you do, damned or you don't. Because by the time you leave the situation, she's already told her family and friends how much of a punk you are. So one way or another, they're coming at your reputation. They're coming at your manhood. The women can't help themselves.
Because of their chaotic nature, correct?
Absolutely.
And so, ladies, y'all see why this is important for me to talk about this, okay? It's important because this is one of them things where it become unseen. It'd be like, well, you know, it's not that serious, but it really is. It really is way more serious than, you know, how the way y'all viewing it, to be honest with you. And you need to start taking it as, you know, as serious as possible, to be quite honest with you.
But most of the things men bring up, the women say it's not that serious. That's the thing.
Too.
Most of the things men bring up, they're going to say it's not that serious, especially if it's hurting them.
Mm-hmm. And throughout this mental health month with the man, right, I'm gonna be bringing up other situations and conversations where it be taboo, and also where women would say, "Well, it's not that serious. I think you're just looking too much into it than what it really is." Nope. Nope. It's more serious than what y'all think it is, but men that's been programmed to not do anything about it. But I got y'all, brothers. I got y'all, because I'm gonna be exposing all of this, so y'all can be aware of this. So you can do your due diligence, so you won't be a victim to the stuff that you know these said women that we talk about will do to you.
So here's the thing: concentrating solely on the men, that's the problem. Some of them are victims. They are legitimate victims, but the women ignore it. The women never done the work to look at the signs. They talk about how the women are supposed to be, but they don't do the work to look up the signs. Some dudes are literally textbook cases of victims of childhood, of some bad situations. And so when you're seeing them wilding out on some pretty harsh levels, they give off these signs that's like, oh, damn, man, he must have been gang raped by like 5 dudes. Or dang, he must have really went through the inferno. You know, stuff like that. They're just going to look at it as he weak or he's tender. Nothing like that. Not, damn, maybe he's been abused. Maybe he wilding out because the nigga need a hug.
Yep, I agree.
They'll talk about the old men, how well, you know, the old men, they weren't like this. I start to question how many of these women actually talk. to their fathers or grandpas. Because those men will literally tell you they'll take their son behind the back and give him a hug. Just don't cry in front of your mom. Here, I got you. They'll tell you this. It sounded like the men of old knew how to be more nurturing than the damn women did. Oh, that'll set them off. They don't like to hear the truth.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, I know that the things that we talk about over here in the lounge, once again, it be thought provoking. It be things that people don't think about. But the reason why is because, like I keep re-emphasizing that we've been conditioned that it's not that serious. But we're conditioned that other things is more serious. Now, like I say, when it's the other way around, with women, they're dealing with their mental health, they're dealing with things that's physical assault, battery, or sexual assault, whatever the case may be. Right? That's serious.
Matters.
It matters to them, and they make it known that it matters to them. And on top of that, they would do their due diligence to make sure that there are press charges on that said dude, on the said perpetrator. But when it be the other way around, oh no,
It ain't that serious.
It ain't that serious for you, bro. You just need to suck it up.
This is why, and I do have to. This is why when you reviewed it the other day, I had a serious problem listening to dude and how he was talking about, hey, if you ain't got yourself together, you can't give other people help, and or you can't ask, you ain't got yourself together, you can't be expecting your woman to give you help, basically. And it's like, but you can. The reality is you can. I'm not saying you should, but you actually can, because sometimes you don't know you got something wrong with you until it happens.
And
because I literally, I learned something back in 2018. That's why I've had no problem bringing it up. Because when I had my epic mental breakdown, I didn't know I was even coming to that situation. But I had a gentleman in his 60s. He looked at me. I stopped in the middle of the store, and I was just empty. I was about to break down and didn't know why. And this dude saw me. I don't know this man. But he looked at me, and he came over and hugged me. And I just crumbled. And I'm sitting here, when I got a chance to think about it, I'm like, so damn, none of the women in my life knew something was wrong with me? And I'm not the type of nigga that don't say nothing. So I started asking questions. They said you came off so strong. I never would have assumed. That's because y'all didn't give a shit. That's how I looked at it.
Yeah. Sweet Rita, she said this. Most men, men most of the time don't openly talk about past abuse on a loud speaker. To be honest with you, a lot of men don't talk about abuse, period.
Period. Because they don't think they're going to get respected. They're going to think they get ridiculed. And before any woman sits here and be like, oh, that's not true and whatnot, if I go off of personal experience, yes, that is true. Tell a woman you've been assaulted and whatnot. They will use that as a weapon against you the second they get a chance. Y'all can try to put the connotations on that's not a real woman and shit. I don't give a crap. That's what they do. Tell a woman you've been beaten down, like some real hardcore beatings. They're going to shrug their shoulders. They don't care. In general. Obviously, there's going to be some exceptions, but in general, they don't. You talk on a loudspeaker and you tell women this has happened. They don't care. Or at least they don't show that they care in any meaningful way. Because I already know what women are you talking about? What women have you been talking to? What women do you see? That bullshit. But y'all know what's the reality. There's a reason why these men don't talk, because they will have their ego hurt, and it should be hurt for situations like that. But y'all women don't give no room to allow them to do that without criticizing them, without making them less than a man.
Facts.
Why would they talk? Because as a dude that's also helped little boys and men who's been abused, they don't want to talk. Because they hate how the women look at them when they say stuff, or how other guys will say stuff and how they see the women react to them.
Yep. Agreed. Agreed. So final thoughts, bro. What you got?
Women don't care about men's mental health. It's that simple. They don't care if the drink gets thrown on you. They don't care if a brick gets thrown on you. They don't care if a knife gets thrown at you. They don't care if the White House gets thrown at you. They're going to sit there and say, you a man. Take it. Why are you crying?
And then
We got to keep it. Go ahead.
Also, use acid in the chat about on solutions. So what solutions do you think that need to happen?
They're going to say the men need to change. I do think the men do need to change for like the 6th or 7th time, because the women keeps demanding men to change and the men keep changing. Men gotta take their power back. Got to keep that 100. They got to take their respect back. They just gave it to the damn women. They got to take it back. Dudes got to start walking like Debo from Friday. Got to put the music behind him and everything at this point. You get by a girl, she got to tuck in her chain and get correct.
So I hear women say that all the time, where they say, "Hey, we got to take our power back. We got to take our power back." Is it fair to say that men need to take their power back as well too?
And that's where I'm going with that. Men need to take their power back. They've given it to the women at this point. The women are just so comfortable saying whatever the hell they want to say to the man. Look at the chat. Pick a chat. The women are too comfortable saying whatever they want to the man. They don't care about his problems. They don't care about his feelings. Because again, he's going to be automatically considered weak. He's going to be considered complaining. All of that. Dudes got to take their power back. They got to make sure that the women can't say shit to them. They may not like this word. Dudes got to bring the fear back.
The fear. Explain about the fear, bro, real quick.
You got to be fearful of me. So many dudes looking for respect. No, you need to be fucking afraid of me. You got to be at a point where they can only say so much shit to you. Got to keep the women on the defensive at all times, because clearly sitting here and being expressive and open and all of that shit, that don't work. Nah, you got to be effing Scar from the Lion King in this.
Not a darn villain.
But yeah, thanks for having me up, man.
Oh yeah, anytime, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, once again, appreciate everybody tuning in to the show tonight. Overall, y'all let me know what y'all think about this particular topic. All right. The chat is on fire. They let me know how they feel about this topic. Those of y'all who are catching the replay of the show as well too, y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Do you agree with my perspective on this? Where I'm advocating for men mental health, to let them know that it is okay for you to do your due diligence to make sure that women do not physically assault you ever again. And I know it is as simple as pouring water on you, but that's the gateway. That's where it starts at. If you allow that behavior to start from right there, I'm telling you, it's going to escalate it to other situations where it becomes more than that. So that's why I'm advocating, telling men right now, hey, you got the one, put your foot down right then and there and let them know that it is unacceptable. This is no different from what women do to us all the time, where we do things, right? And we do things and they hold us accountable and we have to deal with it. We have to deal with the consequence behind it. So Same thing in this situation. They got to deal with the consequences behind physically assaulting a man and messing with his mental health as well too. It's just as simple as that. But y'all let me know what y'all think on those of y'all who are catching the replay on this about my perspective behind this as well too. Appreciate everybody who was live in the chat right now. I thank y'all so much for tuning in. Like always, I appreciate all my moderators being in the building as well too. Salute to y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. And I appreciate the lounge family as well too. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all want to tune in when I go live again so we can have these thought-provoking conversations. And also make sure that y'all want head over to the Tap In podcast tomorrow night on Friday, where host SBK and E, they will be conducting the show, where they also will be giving out thought-provoking content. Now, I already told y'all earlier in the show I will not be over there because I'll be actually working doing the DJing gig, okay? So, but I will catch the replay of that show, all right? Shout out to all the other content creators that are also in the building as well, too. Appreciate y'all, as always. And so, other than that, that's all I got for this episode, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button, those of y'all who ever did it. And we will see y'all again on the next episode. Peace out, y'all.